Hey, 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 hey. All of you are making too much of a noise. And Kek, let's sing this song. Every time I need you to be quiet and sit down so the class can start. So I'm going to do it once, and then we're going to do it all together so that going forward, this is our norm. My hands upon my head I place, on my shoulders, on my face. On my hips I place them so, then I sway them to and fro. Now I raise them up so high, and I let them freely fly. Now I clap them 1, 2, 3, and I sit down to fold them quietly. Got it? Did you get it? As seen in the slides for this week, technically week 3, there are 5 classes of learning outcomes when it comes to play. Developing intellectual skills, verbal processing or verbal information, cognitive strategies, attitudes, and gross and fine motor skills. So in today's lecture, we started with motor skill activation by playing There's a Party Round the Corner, Won't You Please, Please Come. Bring your own cup and saucer and your own bubble gum. What is your partner's name? So there you have to concentrate on tapping the person's hand at the same time as speaking the words. So technically it's motor skills and it's verbal information as well. And so we have the gross motor of cross-laterality, where the learners have to move from the right side of their body and cross the midline over to the left to hit the other person's hand. And what's fascinating about this is as the pattern goes along in this big circle, the learner's cue for when to hit the next person is when their hand is touched. So it's all about body awareness and being sensitive to what's happening tactily in their bodies. So again, that's an example of verbal information, but there's another way that verbal information was stimulated this lesson, and it was through teaching a partner a game. So we were split into pairs and we had to teach our partner any game from our childhood. I taught my partner zigzag, guara guara, anything. Like what? The names of colors. No repetition, quickly start. I nearly messed it up there because I was pulling a face. But again, this is technically also motor skill development and verbal processing, because most of these games did require some sort of coordination of clapping with another person. But the reason why I put this as verbal information is because we were teaching our partner how to play the game. So we had to use our words, we had to use specific vocabulary, like use your right hand, or both of our left hands will touch first, or them actually learning the song that you have to sing as you play the game. And now I should mention that at another point in the lecture, we were taught games in vernac, so various indigenous languages to South Africa. And this, I'd say, is a perfect example of attitudes, because as someone who only speaks English, I didn't know the meaning of any of these songs, but there were certain words that I caught onto. And this was about having an open attitude when approaching something new, something foreign, something that I have no frame of reference for. And so that puts you in the state of mind of a child when we are introducing a new concept to them. Sometimes it can seem extremely foreign, but having the right attitude means that they'll actually probably retain a lot more than they might have otherwise thought.